devil may cry.
Hi everyone at YouTube. This is BJ. I'm gonna do a quick review of the Rotor Riot 1800A or RR1800A. This controller is supposed to be a answer to some of the mobile app gaming systems that are around. One of them is called the one that is this one is most related to is called Steel. Steel has a similar setup. The knobs and it looks pretty much the same. Now the Rotor Riot, I've got a couple things to start out with. So the Rotor Riot, it is actually you got this dedicated cord that comes out of the back. There is no independent power source on this, so there's no battery. There's no battery pack that goes to this. It draws its power from the phone. On modern phones, that would be fine because the batteries are getting better, and the ports are able to draw power. Specifically, see if I can. Specifically because this is a C type. This type of cord or connector is called a C-type connector. It is a USB, and it has 24 pins. The problem with the C-type, you can get a C-type that powers can project onto a screen. You can and it won't receive power. You can get ones that will receive power and work with controllers, but won't project onto screens. There's just all kinds of types of Cs that when you get a C-type, it doesn't necessarily tell you exactly what it's supposed to do. It has 24 pins, and a lot of those pins aren't being used. Now that's being corrected, much like the power source and the batteries are getting a fix. This one is too. The most recent advancement in the Cs is that they did get a standardized, a company that is starting to standardize the BIOS. They're starting to use what's the base frame called Thunderbolt. They're naming it Thunderbolt 3. So eventually these will be, working for whatever, but not for this. Not for this Android X Motorola. The thing that I was most interested in using this on was actually a game called Brawl Stars. Let's see if I can. Brawl Stars and Minecraft. Those are the ones that I was trying to use it on. So in the middle of the control is a little button there. It says Ludo Map. Ludo Map is actually, it refers to this. You go to the Google Store, you upload Ludo Map, and then it has different games and stuff that you can do with it. Now those games are specific for Ludo Map, but strangely enough, I got a adapter for this C-type to micro USB, which you can see the Motorola X, Android X, has a micro USB. So that was supposed to solve the problem, but obviously it didn't. The pin type might be trying to draw power where the Android X is just not set up for it. I have used USBs on this before. I've been able to port stuff back and forth between the Android X and USBs, using these little adapters. So it's not a problem of power going back and forth between, between the phone and something else. Connect it right there. Good and snug. Okay, and if we can get a connection there. Okay, so they're all connected. There should be power going to the control, and there isn't. So it's not functioning at all. So after downloading Ludo, I downloaded a game, and we'll go ahead and open it. It's called Dizzy Nights. This is one of the games that is dedicated to the Ludo map host client thing, whatever it is. So it should be working now, and it's still not working. So we're going to go ahead and stop at this point. But I just want to, I did send support a message. Hopefully they'll get back to me soon. You can contact them at support at rotorriotplay.com. There are no real startup instructions. It's just tells you what the Type-C connector is, and the how to put it together, the screws in the back to put the whole put it together. This feels a lot like an Xbox controller. It's very for anybody who's played the original Xbox. This will be very, very familiar to you. It has the trigger buttons right here, and then the bumpers. Still very familiar. And middle button right here doesn't connect to Wi-Fi, but it probably pulls up the Ludo app. Start button right there, I'm guessing, and selector mode or something like that over there. Rotor Riot is known for they're known for mobile, or they're known for drones, basically. So they're trying to get into some mobile gaming, I guess. Also, there, in my opinion, though, there are better options out there. This one has no independent power. So you're pulling all your power off the phone, and because it's Type-C, and because there's no other ports on the phone, you're just going to be running down the battery that much faster. Your gameplay is not going to be real great because of it, because it doesn't have its own power. Because your gameplay is probably going to be pretty fast. Your game time's not going to be very, very long. So I would probably give this about a grade of a C. But the one that is probably best that I may be reviewing in the future is called GameSir T1, and GameSir is a mobile apps gaming company that they make controllers for mobile games. So that's it. My name is BJ, and I hope this video found you well, and it was a little helpful. Signing off. Bye.
Devil may cry.